How you doing, people? How you doing? My gins. Give me a second here, man. Just wanna place this in the background, on the foreground. Here we go. We're gonna get a little bit of light, not too much because I didn't want too much light. So we in here. We're gonna wait a little bit. Here we go. Come on now. Yeah. So how you doing, my gins? I think I'm bringing the light back. Hold up. Wait a minute. Bringing the light back here, man. Bringing the light back. Yeah, I have light back here. Yeah, this feels better. So, how you guys doing? How are all my gins doing? How are my gins doing? How are you guys doing? I'm loving all the support. I'm loving all of the people that's here with me. Even when you're away. I don't know where you're at right now, but you should be here right now. Oh, we got a like. We got a like. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a like. I think I know who that is. I'm not sure, but I think I know who that is. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. But we need some subs. We need subscription. We need subs, man. Help me out. Help me out. Bringing the subs, man. Bringing the subs. All right. Like let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Got 1 like. Love it. Let's get 2. Let's get 2. All right. So I'm not on the radio right now. I could be, but I'm not on the radio right now because I can't play the music from the website. Now, I don't know how y'all guys be playing music on your thingamajigs. It's weird to me. I don't understand. Me, I always get flagged. I could put some music on right now, but I'll actually still get flagged later, which I don't feel like that happening. I don't want to have flags 2 months later and shit because I put some music on. That's ridiculous. True story, happened to me many times. So if you want to talk, if you want to, this is your chance to make the connection. The link for my Discord is in the description, and the link for my website is also in the description. MajorHater1523.com. MajorHater1523 server. I think the number of the server is 4145. So it's 4145. So how is all my left-hand people doing? I hope you guys are doing good. How are my jinns and demons doing? I hope you guys are doing good. How are you regular humans doing too? I hope you guys are doing good. Everyday humans, real people. So we in here. So basically, I'm trying to get more subs here, man. I'm trying to have more subs because YouTube is messing with my algorithm. So let's have a big bundle of subs right now, man. Like let's have like 100 subs or something like that. I want everybody to come in here to subscribe to my channel. If you don't know what my channel is about, we talk about conspiracy, business, and spirituality. We talk about conspiracies. We talk about magic. We talk about everything, man. We talk about everything. All right, everything that's important. We talk about. We talk about the truth. We tell the truth. We are truth tellers. Truth tellers, man. That's what we do. So subscribe to my channel. Please help me out. Help us out. Not just me. You'll be helping a lot of people out by joining my channel. You'll be helping a lot of people out by joining my channel, man. A lot of people, man. So if you're the helpful kind of guy, if you like helping people, well, join my channel. Prove it. Prove that you're a helpful person. I know I did. So I hope is this thing showing up on the YouTube timeline? I think so. I think it is. I think it does. Let me just check it out real quick. So if you're a real person or a real jinn or a real demon, subscribe to my channel right now. Yes, it's appearing. Nice. If you want to ask me questions, just put it in the comment section, in the chat box. Tell me what's up, or you just want to say hi, or you want to ask a question. If you want to ask anything about magic or things of that matter, demons and things like that, just go right on ahead in the chat and ask away. Shoot, I wish I could put a little bit of background music or something like that, but eesh, I don't think it's a good idea. I might lose the stream. They might cut me off. They'll cut you off after an hour if they feel that the music is copyrighted or some shit like that. Anyway, so let's get this animated, man. Let us animate ourselves. You know, ask me some questions or whatever you want to do. Subscribe, please subscribe. I want some subscribes. I need some subscriptions, man. We got 1 like. You can add another like if you want to. That would be fantastic. You know, shoot, let's do this, man. Let's get this channel monetized, bro. Let's get this channel monetized, bro. If you want to talk about the radio show, we can talk about the radio show. We can talk about Arles. That's been doing great on the radio right now. We can talk about a bunch of things. If you haven't heard her, she's on the weekends, 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific on MajorHater1523.com, by the way. Man, there's not a lot of people here. We need some more people, man. We need some more people. Legit, share this. Share my live with other folks. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Instagram. Share it everywhere. Share it. Share this thing. All right, then. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Instagram. Share it on Facebook. I need some more subs. I need some more shows. Because the YouTube algorithm be killing me right now, man. It's going 65, 64, 66, 65, 64, 66, 63, 64, 65, 60. It just keeps going up and down every day, up and down. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. This is so weird. So help us out. Let's bring in a big bundle of subs tonight, baby, tonight. Let's do this. Let's show these people we're about that life. Let's show people that we are about that life. And we doing it. That's what we do up in here. Let's get it. Sub to the channel. Subscribe. So this is, by the way, Lucifer, business and spiritual consultant. If it's your first time joining my channel, what else? What would Lucifer be doing on Earth if he wasn't talking about everything that the world is made of, which is business and spirituality? Shoot, let's talk about business a little bit, man. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about going to work. They're talking about going to work. Work is fine for 1 minute, for only a minute. It's fine for a minute. You're not supposed to stay at work. You are not supposed to live the rest of your life at work. This is not good for you. It ain't good for you, man. You gotta have a business. You gotta open up a business. You gotta take all that money that you stop spending money. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Work on your business. Put that money that you work with, put it in your business. Now, today, if you hadn't started, get in front of your computer. If you haven't started, get in front of your computer. Think about a business that you want to have and work towards creating it. And hustle, baby, hustle. Don't just wait after, even if the government tells you if this is not a viable business, well, tell them to go F themselves. Pardon my language. You don't have to actually say that, but hustle, man. Do it. Do it anyways. Even if people tell you it's not viable, do it anyways. It will be viable. If that's your passion, if you do it every day and you don't even feel the stress of it, you better go for it, boy. You better go for it, boy. Shoot. Some little business advice for you. A lot of people are talking. Work has been created to keep you guys locked in a mental prison, a mental and physical prison. You don't need to go to work all the fucking time. You just need to go to work a little bit, take that money, open up something, get your own business, build your own things up. And that's it. Use your own talent at your advantage. Of course, there's some areas of business that are closed because of this supposed, the gatekeepers. There's gatekeepers keeping. I was talking to somebody who was talking about music. I would have loved to help you out with the music. I would have loved to help a lot of people out with the music. I still make music. I still want to make music. I love music, but I'm not going to go towards the gatekeepers. So before I go full blown into music, I need to connect my music to my business. Period. So I have to make sure my business is viable. I have to make sure my business is flourishing. And then I'll be free to make as much music as I want. I'm not going to make as much money. But at least I can still make the music and enjoy it. And make a little bit of money off of it too. But I'm not going to sell out. Even if you sell out, the gatekeepers might keep you from achieving that plateau that you want, because you want people to hear your music, especially if you know that you do good music. The more you make good music, the more you want people to hear the good music. It's not just for yourself, it's for everybody. If you like to make music, it's for everybody. Music is for other people to listen to. I don't know any people that like to make music and they don't want other people to hear it. So I'm not gonna sell out like that. I'm not gonna sell out like that. So, anyways, subscribe. We need some subs, man. We need some subscriptions. We need people subscribing to the channel. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's get this. Come on. We got one sub here. Let's go. We need another one. And then another one. And then another one. And after that one, another one. So anyways, let's get back to the business. There are some areas of business that are closed because of certain gatekeepers. Because of certain gatekeepers, those area of business are closed. And no, I don't want to pronounce their names because they'll take down this live stream. So I don't want to say it right now because I really need you guys to sub for me to be able to reach more people and bring you more truth. And I need more support. The support you can give me is by adding more subs, man. I really need it. It's really important. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of subs, man. So share this shit. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it on Twitter or wherever, Tumblr, all those places. Share it. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. If you like this content, if you like the content I make, help us out. If you like the content that other people that's on my channel make, that's on my website make, help us out. Give us a voice. Give truth a voice. Give truth a voice. Because that's what we do here. We bring truth. We shed light. We shed light. So let the help us shed the light. At this present moment, we got 2 episodes of The Cube coming up real quick. We got 2 episodes of The Cube coming out real quick, man. I don't want to mess with the stream, but you know what? I'm gonna upload it right now. I'm gonna upload it as we speak right now, bro. So please sub to the channel. We finally have The Cube coming up on the website, majorhater1523.com. If you're subscribed to the channel, write Jin in the chat box. If you're subscribed to the channel, just write Jin in the type in the chat box real quick. So I know who's here. And all of that good stuff. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just write Jin. If you're subscribed to the channel, write Jin in the chat box. No, not clap hands. I don't want clap hands. Write Jin in. You're Jin. Write Jin right now. I'm talking to you, Obeen. Write Jin in the chat box right now. You're a Jin. Write D-Jin, D-J-I-N. D-J-I-N. Write Jin in the chat box. Not clap hands. Subscribe to the channel. If you just subscribed or you're gonna subscribe, well, don't write Jin in the chat box if you didn't subscribe. But if you did subscribe, write Jin in the chat box. I want all the people that just subscribed to write Jin in the chat box. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's how we start. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. One person can make a world of a difference. One person can make a world of a difference. So anyways, speaking of business, as I said before, man, you know, we have to understand that work will not bring us the success that we need. Okay, it's going to take too much space for me to upload it. So I upload it right after this live stream because it's kind of heavy. It's 2 videos. I got an introduction. I got the introduction and the actual first episode. So that'll be coming right up next, right after this. So come on, people. If you got any questions about anything, Don't be shy. Just ask. I'm right here. So the thing about business, man, it's the best way to enact yourself in reality. It's the best way to make a mark in reality. If you're not enacting yourself, you're not doing good. You need to enact yourself. You need to realize that you exist. You need to realize that you're a real person, and you also need to realize that there are other real people doing things. Of course, there's a lot of people that are fake and things of that matter. Of course, but that's not the point. Once you start business, you start understanding that it's not about other people, it's about yourself. It's about you're doing therapeutic work on yourself. Trust me, it's therapeutic work. Trust me. So we only have one Jin here. There's only one person that subscribed. Nobody else. I'm seeing other people up in here. Nobody subscribing. Nobody wants to help us out. Nobody wants to help us out. Nobody wants the truth. Who wants the truth? Who wants to be lied to? Who wants to be lied to? Omar, Jen, let's go. There you go. There we go. New subscriber. Let's go. Left hand path, folks. That's it. So who else? Who else wants to wants the truth? But who wants to be lied to? That's what I want to know, because y'all taking a lot of time to subscribe. Who wants to be lied to? Because I don't. This is not what we do. But if you want this, hail Lucifer. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Amen, brother. Lucifer brings the light. Lucifer brings the light. Jen, there you go. There you go. Now we're getting it in. So anyways, let's continue on what we're saying. Let's continue on to what we're saying. Because the thing is, and Mother Lilith, of course. Well, the thing, nah, she cool. She cool. But it's just not best to piss her off and shit. Lilith, I have a lot of experiences with Lilith. It's very weird. I don't know if you guys ever experienced Lilith, but I have before. And yeah. Well, actually, to be honest, I actually knew Lucifer. I actually knew Lilith before Lucifer. I don't think Lucifer actually brung me towards Lilith. She picks and chooses who she wants to be around. Sometimes you can be introduced, but which I've heard many times, but she also chooses who she wants to be with, which is very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, she basically she comes and goes, and she does whatever she wants. Basically, she does whatever she wants. So the queen, obviously, we got another light. The queen, obviously, communicates in dreams. Yes, well, she can communicate in real life too. I mean, she can appear in real life too. I'd have had an experience where she actually possessed somebody temporarily to come see me. Like, I went to see someone. It was a woman. I went to see someone. She was a woman, and she like. Because the thing is, Lilith actually wears her hair on one side of her face, just like Aaliyah. Remember, I did a video saying that Aaliyah was actually the representation of Lilith. And that's why she got killed, because she was a representation of Lilith. And basically, I feel her energy and is very intense, but never seen her in the material realm, only in my dreams. You probably have. It's because you have to know her distinct feature. And if you see a woman walk down the street and or a woman that come towards you, and for any reason at all, it could be any reason at all, she has just her hair, there's like she has one eye that's uncovered, that's Lilith. So if you want to see her walking down the street, if you now that you know what she looks like, you'll probably recognize her when she walks by. She usually like hides one eye, so she only sees she looks at you from one eye, and her hair is like this. So it happens a lot that I actually see Lilith in real life. We Arles actually, well, Arles is, I don't know if Arles wants to say hello to everybody, if she's in the chat, because Arles is actually very connected to Lilith. She's starting her journey with Lilith right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's Arles, people, ladies and gins and gentlemen, and the gins and whatever, female version of gin, ladies and gentlemen. This is Arles, and she's starting her road with Lilith. Yes, long black hair, bright yellow eyes, dark skin, almost. Yep. So basically, oh, so you know Omar. So you know. Yeah, I thought you never saw her in real life. How do you know all that, man? It was charred, curvy body, but can't see from waist down. From her waist down is almost a blur. She has no horns and wears she threw clothes that blah blah blah. The answer would wear. Yeah. So that's basically Aaliyah in a nutshell. So you know Lilith. Oh yes, I see her in my dreams. You've never seen her in real life. You've never seen her in real life. That never happened. Have you tried looking? Well, have you spent time with her? I meditate to hear her at night, and I meditate the Lord Lucifer in the morning. That's interesting. No, but I feel her presence, which is something that's very, you know, people do that a lot. I have two altars next to each other, or somewhere around the house. I wouldn't put. Well, I guess you can put two altars next to each other. You have them next to each other. Okay, okay. So you're a powerful wizard, Omar. You're a powerful wizard, man. Yeah, right. Well, there's some spirits that don't like to be next to each other. You're a Kayan. Okay. A Kayan. What is that? I don't know what a Kayan and blood of Cain. Oh, okay. Right. Blood of Cain. Do you really need to be part of the blood of Cain? Can't you just follow Lucifer? Yeah, I know. I know. But isn't Blood of Cain more Azazel oriented than Lucifer oriented? My friend, my brother, Union of Lilith and Samael. I was told I was by an experience black adept. Right, 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 right. Canaan. And what, but why did he, I mean, how do you, why did he just, why did this guy just assume, well, not assume, but why, what did he actually see to put you in that category of practitioner, of legion, pardon my language? Yeah, because Canaans are actually like descendants of, well, descendants, adepts, or the followers of Azazel's path of magic. You know, which I don't have any problem with. I'm just saying, Cain is the first Luciferian, and I and father of witchcraft and the witches Sabbath. Sure, sure. Azazel could be Samael or Iblis. My friend, um, Azazel could be Samael. Well, Samael is actually the angel. Samael is actually not with us anymore, unfortunately. I don't know if you haven't heard the news. So basically, the Baphomet represents the Black Death. The Samael is actually the right hand of God. He's not necessarily a demon. He's actually the right hand, the accuser. Samael the accuser, the betrayer. Samael the betrayer. It's actually an old trick. Yes. I'm willing to learn. Nothing is absolute. Yeah, well, unfortunately, man. Now, I mean, you obviously know your stuff, but I also see a little bit of orthodox teaching, a little bit of Old Testament there. Actually, no, Satan is not Samael. Samael is not Ahriman. Ahriman is a very powerful god um, of ancient text. Well, actually, yes, he could be seen as Samael could be seen as Ahriman, since Ahriman was also a god of death. Um, and sorry about that. I got some. He was also a god of death. So what had happened was, at some point, Samael was not turned into a demon, but since he was the god of death, a lot of people depicted him as being a demon. So it's only out of pure jealousy and the hatred for death that we had the version of Samael the demon. But he's not. He's just responsible for the dead. He's just an angel of death. And he still sits. He recently, if I dare so say so myself, has ascended to the right hand of God. So basically, he's still part of the angelic council. It's just that he has a dark undertone, a dark aspect to him. So he's not really a demon. Samael is still kind of an angel. I mean, I like him. He's one of my patrons, but he's not my real patron. I'm just connected to him in some aspect since he's death. Interesting. I'm open. Okay, to my understanding, someone else, blah blah. I don't know. He went back to Yewa. Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. It's not. It's not. It's not that he went back. It's just they call him the betrayer. It's not for nothing. You know, he didn't betray anybody really. You know, he's kind of like, he has this kind of like double agent kind of thing going on. And it's really not even, it's not even double agent. It's just he's the god of death. So sometimes he can be on the side of demons and sometimes he can be on the side of angels. But he's quite powerful and actually has, I guess he has the right to think for himself at times, you know. but he's still part of the court of angels. He's still the right hand of God, you know. And I don't hate Samael. I still think of him, but I've noticed that he's not very present in the court of the demonic world, you know. Unlike Baal, Baal is truly not someone that you want to. I would suggest if you follow the dark hand path, the left hand path, just deal with the demons directly. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Deal with the demons. Don't be scared. You have no reason to be scared. Just deal with the demons directly. Don't go sideways and ask for angels' help and stuff like. They don't even like that. First of all, they don't like that. First of all, secondly, there's nothing to be afraid of. Like I recently had an experience with. I'm all about the left hand path. No angels, and no, I'm not scared at all. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying if you look at Goetia or the Solomon Keys or any form of grimoire, actually, most all of them, even in, well, people tell me that the Book of Enochian is actually angels, it's not demons. I have a hard time believing that, but hey, it is what it is. I might be wrong, you know, of course. I don't do banishing, circles, triangles, and none of that. If it's disrespectful to them, actually, yes, it's not disrespectful to them. It's just I lost fear a long time ago. Well, that's cool. Oh, what's up, Kim? How you doing? How are you doing? I agree with you. It's not about being scared. It has nothing to do about being scared. Please subscribe to my channel, people. Everybody, we need more subscribers, man. It's not about being scared. I'm not even talking about you when I say that. It's just maybe it's the wrong word. I chose the wrong word because if you look at all the books, all the grimoires, they always have this Catholic version of calling forth demons. I mean, even the greatest book, which is the Clavicula of the Clavicula of Solomon, even in the Clavicula, all the demon, you know, invocation spells, they're all related to Yewa, and you know, you got to call like 3 billion freaking angels before calling one demon. You know what? Me personally, I have like 5 demons. I call 4 demons to control one, basically. I ask Lucifer, I ask the gatekeepers, whomever they may be at the time, in my personal cycle, and you know, right, in my personal cycle, and then I invoke who I need to invoke, and it works just fine. There's no like plates flying or things getting, you know, thrown on the floor and shit, and you know, and things like that. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. And most people, not you, maybe not you included, I call it always before working. So that's your patron. That's who you choose. You're a freaky boy. You're a freak. I'm kidding. I got Lilith all over me too, man. You anyway, I don't need to tell you. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Hey, we're all people here, man. We're all demons here. Yeah, boy. Yes, sir. What was I saying? Dang. Yeah, like I said, it's like mostly Catholic versions of spells. Just remove all that shit, keep the demons. And there's some demons that aren't actually demons. And you know, you feel like, right. You feel like, okay, like Baal or who's the other one? He's pretty powerful. They always say that he's powerful. Belial, right? Those guys, Samael, Belial, Baal. But I don't put Samael in the same pot as those two. Even Belial is not in the same pot as Baal, because Baal is actually Michael. So you don't actually need Baal. He is powerful and he will do what you ask him to do, even though, but he's Michael. Michael's not a demon. He's the God of fear, like the other show said, what's it called? The show Lucifer, right? He's the God of fear. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I had to figure out by myself. Actually, when I started in the path, I applied the calling of angel and all, and it is when I was having nightmares and witness weird shit in my house. But since I stopped, I slept good. Yeah, because they don't like it. You know, they're kind of like, yo, why you doing this? Like, don't you trust me? Like, trust me a little bit. You don't have to call all these guys because they're enemies. You know, they're not here to help us. Even us in real life, they're not here to help us. I mean, like they're the adversary. You know, they're the adversary of demons. So if we are in the left hand path, they will definitely not like us. You know, so we have to stray. We have to lose ourselves in complete and utter darkness in order to emancipate ourselves from the light, in order to actually achieve this form of power, this form of demonic power, and all of that stuff, right? And that's what I did. I'm not completely emancipated. Like until this, like right now, I can't even pronounce his name. You know, I can't say his name. Every time I say his name, he appears, everything shuts down. So I'm still connected to him in some shape or form. Like I legit can, if I dare to say his name, I'm in so much trouble. It's ridiculous. Like it is beyond ridiculous. So I can't say his name. I can talk about Lucifer all the time. I can talk about Asmodeus all the time. I can talk about Clarnek all the time. I can talk about any one of the demons, Lilith, all the time. Well, I don't talk about Lilith all the time because Lilith is not a goddess that you want to piss off. Like, you know, like if she's happy with you, she's gonna treat you good. But if she's pissed off, she's gonna make your world so annoying. It's ridiculous. Like she's gonna, so she's not a god that I want to piss off. So I don't mess with her like that. Like I don't talk about it like that, and she's not my patron, So my patron is supposed to be Baal, which is bullshit. My patron is actually Samael, which is not bullshit. And, but who I follow is Lucifer. And I am Lucifer. Lucifer is within me. And I live every day of my life with Lucifer as him, and he's within me and everything. Markin Cole, are you doing banishing, calling, or angel? If you do, I suggest stop and things may get better. Therefore, I occasionally work with Bune too. I see. Therefore, don't pentagram rifle invoke demons. I'm experiencing that weird shit now. You're experiencing that weird shit now because you stopped talking to me for some reason that I cannot explain, Kim. It's not, you need to come back. I thought we were family, man. You just up and left. I mean, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, like when you enter sorry people, if I'm reading, but if you enter the dark hand path, the left hand path, you have to keep working. You can't just say, oh yeah, I feel like doing this, and then 2 days later you leave. Like, like I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know if there's weird stuff going on with you. I don't know if you want the weird stuff to stop. I don't know nothing. So you gotta come back. Come back to me, baby. I'm pretty sure it's not you. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is, because you just up and left up in here, like I mean, I see you here and there, but we don't talk anymore. What's going on? I told you, you're my sister. You're my sister. I made you my sister. You're the sister. You're with Lucifer now. So you can't just, just run away from me for no reason. I didn't even do nothing. Dang it. At least let me explain myself, girl. Um, no. So what are you experiencing? What you've been trying to do? Like you've been trying to do magic and stuff. Like what's going on with you? I am little son. The blood of Cain runs in my veins. Yes, sir. And Lucifer enhances the black flame in me. Yes, I like it. Don't creep me out. I'm not creeping you out. You started to work with me, and I did something very good with you, and I opened your spiritual gates. You know, you are initiated now, but maybe it's because that you stopped, and you're obviously not listening to the spirits anymore. Maybe the spirits are trying to get your attention to be like, why'd you stop? Why did you go away? What's the problem? Did something wrong to you? I don't get it. It said the name over and over again and moved about, tracing things with hands that coincided with what I saw. Yes, Bune and Bim supposedly granted wealth in Egypt. Pharaohs, okay. Pharaohs isn't much, okay. Wherever it did, okay. But Kim, I just light a few candles and read cards. Okay, well, maybe it's that. No, it's well, okay. You know, I warned you. If you don't believe me, that's your thing. But I just told you, you enter the path. If the first day that you entered the path with me, you made a pact. You know, you can't just go away from that path. You know, like you can, but you have to tell me that you want to go away. I will let you go. You know, it's not it's just we don't talk like we used to. You know, so you should have clicked on that by yourself, by the way. It's not me, you know. But what is the weird stuff? You read tarots and cards. Was it the tarot and the cards? It's not you don't belong to me. That's not the point. You made a pact. It's a pact. I said we are brothers and sisters now. And we opened your spiritual channel. Tell everybody here that the experience you had with the ritual you did with me wasn't eye-opening. If it is eye-opening, if it was eye-opening, then you understand that eye-opening was actually your doorways, your gateways opening. So now you are in it, baby, but you need some guidance. You can't just, do something and then leave it on the side and be like, oh, it's going to be all right. Because that's what you did. You're going to be like, you started and you was like, yeah, it's going to be all right. Yes, it was. That's what I'm saying. So if you've seen true magic, so now, you accepted to be my sister, be my sister. If you don't want to be my sister, then I'll close it for you. We'll do another ritual. We'll close it for you, and you won't have any problems. You won't have any flying dishes and stuff. I don't know if you having flying dishes, but that's. So, anyways, by the way, you can keep talking. We still we're still brothers. We're still sister and brother. Or we still sister and brother? Because I don't know. I don't even know. Stop it. All right. Okay. You're my sister, right? Just say you're my sister. Just say you're my sister. Just say it. Subscribe, people. Subscribe, please. I'm doing this because we need some subscriptions, man. The YouTube algorithm is there we go. So, come back. Let me teach you what you need to learn. Right? Let me teach you what you need to learn and you'll be all right. Don't worry about the weird stuff. It'll pass. We're doing this because we need some more subs, man. The YouTube algorithm is messing with me. I cannot pass 66 for some reason. So if you are subscribed to the channel, just let me know. Just write Jin in the chat box so I know that I have a new subscription. please, thank you. That'll help me out. That'll help the website out. That'll help Kim. That's gonna help one of my sisters, Kim. That's gonna help out. Man, you know what? Jafar is not really my dark brother, but I like his butt. It's gonna help him too. It's gonna help old Mark. It's gonna help well, I consider him a brother, but he's not. We never did a ritual together or anything like that, but he's cool. I like him. And I did an interview with him. The interview's on his channel. You can go check it out on his channel. It was pretty cool. Obeen Arles, another one of my sisters. This is gonna help her out too, man. We got Jay Smith. This is gonna help out Jay Smith too. Jay Smith, we got a lot of people here, man, and we need your guys' support if we want to have more content and things like that. We need your support. Do you think Lucifer is Amun Ra? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't the way I see Lucifer is in his pure essence, I don't really see him as being anybody else. I think Lucifer is just straight up Lucifer, man. I know he can have other aspects to himself, but every time I see Lucifer, I see Lucifer. I don't see Amun-Ra. I don't see, Satan. Well, I did see Satan, his demon face. I did see his demon face. But he mostly appears, I've never seen him as a woman. I know there's a lot of people that keep talking about him being a woman and shit like that. I've never seen him as a woman. You're than a her. You see, that's why I like this guy. I did not. I did a lot of linguistic studies into grimoire. Lucifer is more like a y'all than a her. Yes, is a good question. Yes, I don't know. I've never seen him as a woman. There's a lot of people that see him like that. I see him as Lucifer, like the king of hell. Period. Like, it doesn't matter. Even as Modus, people call him Aishma Deva. Lucifer could actually be a representation of an Anjanata, the Juggernaut, and well, basically in Indian culture, the Anjanata is the only wrathful nation. But the thing is, Lucifer is actually king. Like, he is the one. He's the only one. So to me, to start calling him, different names, I don't know why I would. I should, maybe, to get different, effects in my spells. But I don't really feel like when I communicate with him, it doesn't feel like I need to. And it doesn't feel like he wants me to either. Like, every time I try to call another aspect of himself or another aspect, actually, Lucifer is actually old, which is like weird. I'm sitting here and I'm like, aren't you guys the same? Like, why wouldn't I be able to call Lucifer? Like, he wants me to work with him and him alone. Like, well, Lucifer came to me in a lucid dream, and he was about 15 feet tall, human shape, being of bright light. Yeah, like I said before, exactly. He doesn't appear all the time as a demon. I've seen his demon face, but it's not the face that he wants to show people. He's actually quite charming and disarming. He's very cool, calm, and collected. Even though he's a very angry god, but he's cool, calm, and collected. You'll never know that he's actually super pissed off just by talking to him, which is kind of weird. Just remembering that experience makes me teary-eyed. He got on his knees and wiped down my tears, telling me he was always with me and willing to be with me. He got on his knees. I don't know. I've never seen Lucifer get down on his knees before. Yeah, I've never seen him get down. That was, he can be caring. He can be caring. I think of him as a father too. I was play fighting Jafar got word for me for a second. Kim, go back on Discord. By the way, Kim, go back on Discord. Let's hash this out. Let's get you some good luck here. Let's bring back your good mojo. Because when you started with me, you had some good mojo. So let's bring back the mojo. Um, yes, sir. I was crying, not lying. Uh, I was crying, not lying. Well, I was Jafar was kind of scared. Jafar was kind of scared because he was like, because I was saying like I was fighting with Lucifer. Man. Jafar was kind of like, all right, well, if you're fighting with Lucifer, that's because da 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 da. Like, he's right. He was right. The comment is still there. But the kind of play fighting I was talking about was to me felt like the kind of play fighting like a brother would do with another brother, like two, they're just wrestling and shit. And through that experience, he was trying. I was being mischievous, because he was fighting me, and I could feel that he was fighting me. I knew he was stronger, but I knew I wasn't gonna win the fight, and he's very strong. I knew I wasn't gonna win the fight, but I still wanted to mess around a little bit, and he did that to make me understand that you cannot bend the darkness. The darkness never bends, right? The darkness never bends. And that was like a super realization not too long ago. That was a super realization because we're sitting here and we're thinking about light, and light shines everywhere and blah, blah, blah. I got to get more light. I got to get more light. People racing for the light and stuff like that. But the thing is, light bends, right? Like light goes like this and then goes like this, and it can go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. It can go like this. Darkness is consuming. It's all around. It cannot bend. There's no bending of the light. So what that means is not to say that the darkness is better than the light, and my dad is bigger than yours and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want to diss nobody, even though everybody hears left hand path, but you never know who might hear this and they might feel like it's a diss and shit. So I'm not trying to diss nobody. All I'm saying is, when you're in trouble, when you feel like there are evil entities and evil spirits attacking you, as most people feel like when they enter a spiritual path, and the dark government send their little gremlins and minions to attack you, to destroy that power that you're now withholding within you. That's because they're able to bend you. That's what they're doing. They're not killing you. They're not trying to kill you. They're not trying to necessarily hurt you. They're trying to bend your power. And that's what they're doing, because the power actually does bend. It redirects itself. So it's kind of a message, kind of like, if you feel afflicted and that your light is not enough, know that the darkness cannot bend. And it was a clear message to me, because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to wrestle him. I was trying to bend darkness. I was kind of like in the dark space. I was in the dark space, and I was trying to bend the space that I was in, which the space was actually him. So he actually made me understand that Lord Lucifer is very compassionate, and also has a sense of humor. Yeah, he does. He got on. Okay. Thank you. And yeah, he does. He doesn't like people joking around too much. He doesn't like to laugh, but he does have a sense of humor. But he doesn't like to laugh. Don't laugh that much with him, because you'll get more out of him by being serious, because he is very serious, and he'll do some very freaking serious shit, if you want him to. But also because he'll do very serious shit for you, being all giddy and shit and ha 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 and laughing. He doesn't like that. You know what I mean? And I joke a lot, trust me. I know. But some of the jokes, some of the sense of humor I have is also his, you know. But I like to laugh. I'm a person that like to laugh. I wake up and I wake up in the morning and I see something funny, I start laughing. Like anything is funny to me, like, you know, like, so I'm very, you know, but that's something I have to work on. You know, it's like he doesn't like working in the morning. You know, not when he started, not when he's starting a cycle with you. He doesn't like it to be woken up in the morning. So when you start doing work in the morning, your whole world is going to be jacked up. You know, you're not going to be productive. It's just not going to work. So you have to listen to him and start working at night until the cycle is over. Like, you know, you're kind of like on probation for a minute, and then, you know, then you can start working in the day. You know, the clothes, you gotta dress like he dresses. If you don't dress like he dress, oh boy. You gotta wear black. You gotta wear a lot of black. If you know, black or red, that's fine. You know, as you start wearing like fanciful colors, like I wear fanciful colors, and he hates that shit. You know what I mean? Um, doesn't laugh a lot. He doesn't laugh a lot, but he does make jokes, and the jokes are funny. But he doesn't laugh. Doesn't, like, you know. And if you laugh too much, he'll tell you stop laughing. You know, like, you know, another guy that well, he Asmodeus doesn't really have a sense of humor. You can joke around with him, but he doesn't have a sense of humor, man. Yeah, but you know, Lucifer, I mean, you know, he's kind of like I wear black mostly. Yeah, he loves, you know, he wants his black stuff. Don't you know? Don't mess him up with that, man. Um, so yeah, he does. He is kind of like a father figure kind of person to me. You know, I don't really. I call him father. I call him father. I don't really, you know, when I exude him from myself, obviously, I call him father. You know, when you guys are not here, like right now, I'm Lucifer to you guys. But when you guys are not here, you know, like I call him dad. You know, uh, anyways. I have a good relationship with him. And the thing is, most people, the reason why, Omar, the reason why I'm saying this is not because of you, is our father. Yes, of course. You know, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've been catching flack lately on other people's channel because, you know, I wouldn't say other left hand path. They're not even left hand path people that's attacking me. It's like, you know, just whatever, right? And these guys keep, because I'm a happy go lucky guy, kind of, you know, in some shape or form. I'm a happy go lucky guy, not really, but you know, I joke a lot, and you know, I have this kind of character and shit that I play, and people are kind of like, oh well, Lucifer is not, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, like they're trying to make him look like Lucifer is, you know, some sweet cotton candy guy. I'm not sweet and cotton candy. Like, you know, I'm a good guy. I'm a good person. I have a good heart. But the things that I do, you know, EA Coed, he's a EA Coed, I don't know. No, well, no, now, well, I don't think so. Well, yes, a little bit, but not really. But in that kind of, you know, I sector, you know, I see that dude trying to copy you. Well, man, I don't want to play devil's advocate. He's not really copying me, man. But it's a long story, man. Like, it's because the thing is, the guy had like some insight into my past, and in my past, I was a bad guy. In my past, I mean, I tried to be a good guy too, but I was a bad person in my past, man. I did some bad shit, and you know, I guess since he saw that, or since somebody told him that, he kind of changed with me and shit. Like, he started like ignoring me and shit. and sending like subliminal shots at me and shit, man. I don't know why. Because he actually helped me. He actually helped me a couple months ago. A couple of months ago, he actually helped me. And now all of a sudden and then I helped him with his channel. I brought back his ass out of the pits of Tartarus, and now all of a sudden we're not friends anymore. Like, I don't know what to say. He is. Who's that? You don't know EA Coeting? Yeah. So yes, that's what happened. So that's why he's like, that's why it looks like he's copying me. But I'm not gonna take away something from the guy, and not gonna say but yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. We all have past. I did bad shit too. Yeah, a lot of people did bad shit too, But yeah, anyway, he's a narcissist and he's trying to advocate for it. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. The thing that I found the most weird wasn't that copying stuff. What I found the most weird was, I went on his website. I go on the guy's website. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. We need some more subscribers. We really need some more subscribers bad, like yesterday. Anyway, so I go on his website. I'm a member, right, on his website. So I start writing on the blog, and I'm like, yo, they have this package, this Lilith package deal that they're selling to people. I have a connection to Lilith, but I don't, whatever. So I start writing, and I'm like, I made a first message asking Timothy to contact me about, his channel being dropped. And I was going to use my website for him to be able to put some of his videos on my website, which, other people could have seen, whatever. So I asked Timothy to contact me about that. He never does. So 2 days later, or 1 day later, or a couple hours later, I don't know. A couple hours later, I don't remember. But I knew it was two different messages. And basically, I go on the forum, and it's like a forum for people, if you're a newcomer, to present yourself. So I present myself. I'm a newcomer, and I'm like, I have a connection to Lilith too, because I see the big banner Lilith bundle and stuff, and I see a couple people like, oh, Lilith this and Lilith that and Lilith this. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna present myself and say that I have a connection to Lilith too. And as soon as I said that, the Lilith bundle went away, and I was like, what? At first it didn't, I didn't pay no attention, but I was kind of like, but it still look weird that I write that, and then right after they took down the thing. So I don't know what's going on with these guys. In fact, found your channel while searching for EA. Also found the Boko guy, but I like you better. Thank you. Sinantente, we talking about Terry. We talking about Terry. Oh, okay. I don't. Nah, not Terry. The Balkar guy is Elamari, but he kind of cool now. I don't know. I'm not sure about all that. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. But I'm not gonna start beefing. I'm not gonna start beefing for no reason, man. But anyways, yeah, that's the Balkar guy. He started helping. So that's why I'm not gonna diss the guy. He started helping. So I can't really diss him. But because my problem with him was he was dissing EA, but EA was helping people. He even helped me. So of course I'm kind of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And so now he recently started, expressing that he was helping people, and now he's doing more helpful videos. Now I'm like, that's what I wanted, and I don't care about EA anymore. So I got what I wanted. You know what I mean? That's one more good guy for the road, He's a Christian? Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I don't no idea. I didn't know. I thought he was a voodoo guy. I don't know. But anyway, I also have no problem with him. But I am confused when he says he is a Christian. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know how. Well, there's a lot of voodoo people that consider themselves part of the Christian faith. I don't know why. Well, yeah. Actually, a lot of voodoo practitioners are actually Catholics and Christians. Well, more Catholic than Christian. Christians, I guess he feels that he's a Christian because uh, he believes in Christ more than everything else. You know, like he rather celebrate Christ himself than the whole, shebang, of the Catholic Orthodox faith and all that, or the Baptists or things of that matter, which I kind of respect. I did the same thing too. I was kind of like Jesus back in my Christian days. I was kind of like Jesus is the only thing I need to follow. I don't need all that garbage. It's just garbage. All I need to focus on is Christian is Jesus. Uh, eh somebody's not going to be happy about that. But so all I'm saying is I understand where he's coming from. Do I believe that he needs to do that or anybody else? No, I do not believe so. I don't even think Jesus was Jesus. Jesus is Lucifer for all I know. you know, yes, he said it many times. I see. I don't know how much about voodoo, to be honest. I know a little bit. I know a little bit because I used to practice it too. I used to practice. I used to practice a lot of it. So I used to see like little apparitions of the baby protectors, and all that shit. Or I used to see Loas and possessions and all that shit. Um, so yeah, I was kind of like, the guy who was kind of like clowning the dude. Jesus could be Lucifer in the flesh. Yeah. I know that. Well, it's stated in the Bible that Lucifer used to walk on earth, like he was banished to earth before being banished to hell, which is his last realm that he controls. But he used to be king of earth. So to me, Jesus didn't exist. I think it was Lucifer. It's a story that happened to Lucifer. Lucifer is actually Superman, right? And there is a kryptonite that I don't know about, that only the super elite might know about, but there is something that they use to bind him to the cross, because before that he was killing people left and right. And I believe some of the apostles was probably like Asmodeus, Beelzebub and Belphegor and all these guys, right? Lilith and friends. I don't think the Jesus story is actually a story about a man. I think it's the story about Lucifer and what he was doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's Lucifer. Jesus did not exist to me. Jesus is the story of man. And if he did exist, it was Lucifer. It wasn't, God, just anyway. So, like I said before, guys, we need some more subs here. Please subscribe to my channel. I don't have enough subs, man. We need at least 100 tonight. Damn it. Subscribe. hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. The algorithm is killing me, man. Let's get this show on the road. Let's bring in some more truth. Let's decipher some more knowledge, like Lucifer being actually Jesus. You know what I mean? If Jesus actually existed, because Jesus, he is us. That's all he is us. Jesus. I mean, come on. To me, he didn't exist. If he was a real person, it was Lucifer, Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan himself. Mr. Satan himself. I agree with you. Most definitely do. Most definitely do. Because the whole being, first of all, he didn't get nailed to the cross. He died on the cross, but he didn't get nailed to the cross. So, however they depict Jesus, which true, right? And there's no way that he could have resurrected. There's no humans capable of resurrection. Humans are capable of reincarnation. That's what humans are capable of. We have the power of reincarnation. We don't have the power of resurrection. Jesus never showed anyone how to resurrect themselves. God never showed anyone how to resurrect themselves. See, I just said his name. Now I'm going to pay for it, but it's too late now. What God actually showed people how to do was reincarnation. So the only person that the only actual character in the entire Bible that would have the power to resurrect himself would be an angel or a demon. And that's it. So if Jesus rose up 7 days later, that, my friend, was not Jesus. That was Lucifer. These guys lied. They created the story. They betrayed Satan. They betrayed Satan, Judas Iscariot, right? Which is a representation of probably the entirety of humanity, of what actually happened. They betrayed Lucifer, nailed him to the cross, and they got rid of him, right? They sent him to his last chapter, which was Tartarus or hell, however you want to call it, right? Nephilim, or some shit like that, right? That's where he ended up. And that's how he became the king of hell, because he was the king of man before. There has never been another king of man except for Lucifer. He has always been the king of man. He is the son of man. We follow in his footsteps. We do what he does. Music, arts, crafts, building, creation, magic, witchcraft, occultism. These are all things that belong to the king of man, who is Lucifer, not Jesus. Because there's nothing that Jesus says that is possible. Not really. We can't not have those powers. And if you are part of the Christian faith, none of the powers that Jesus teaches you are powers that you can actually recreate in real life. You cannot turn bread into wine. No humans have the power to turn bread into wine. We can't do that shit. You can't turn bread into fish. We can't do that shit either. We can't appear in one house and appear in another house. We can't do that shit either. All of his powers are beyond occult. They're beyond occult. They're arcane. So whoever Jesus was, he wasn't a man. He wasn't a human. He had angelic powers that we just don't have access to in the immediate moment. Neither does the Bible has access to those powers either. Even though Jesus was walking around town supposedly telling other people that they can do what he does, which is not an actual fact. This is just another way to make Jesus look bad in the Bible, or Lucifer look bad in the Bible, by telling people, by making the smart intellectual people have the train of thought of telling themselves, man, Jesus was tripping because he was promising people powers that they'll never be able to get unless they are God themselves. And if they become God, they have to die first and be resurrected up in heaven. So they have to completely disappear from existence. So what do you think that does? Somebody's going to suicide himself up in this bitch at some point, god damn it. Shit. In the Nahamadi text, Jesus said he was sent by the aeons to help, humanity evolve and discover their own divinity. Lucifer, that's Lucifer in a nutshell. that's Lucifer. Man, I was so glad I'm not. Lucifer said the same fucking thing. Well, Satan, not Lucifer. Satan said the same thing or something. Well, he paraphrased that exact same line in the story of Genesis when he met Adam and Eve. The snake is the wisdom. He's like God, right? Some people think he's Samael, right? Some people say it's Satan. Some people say it's Lucifer. Some people say all of those guys are the same person, you know? Absolutely. So he says that I know what you're talking about. I know that passage. He talks about they say that, and Jesus said that. He actually did say that. But in the story of Genesis, who else says something exactly like that? Satan. So who's lying here, man? Sorry, man. I got hold up. Give me a second. I got so people are getting confused. People are getting confused, and they start reading the Bible, and they think all the stories that's in the Bible are actually factual things that happen historically. No, they're not. None of that shit happened historically. How the fuck would you know what the fuck happened in the Garden of Eve anyway? There's no fucking way you know that. No one knows. And you know, like the only way to find that shit out is if you call entities like Lucifer, an archangel or some shit like that, right? And most of the time, when you do actually to try to find something like that, even today, with all the, like, I have insight. I don't know the whole story. I don't call Lucifer Satan because in my head, I think Satan is God. But Lucifer keeps telling me that he is Satan, which I'm inclined to believe him. But some people say Jesus, man, I don't know. Mark. It could be. Because the thing is, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because if you look like the book of Enoch, in the book of Enoch, there's the Son of Man, who is technically Jesus, standing in the kingdom of heaven, right? But Enoch happens years before the existence of Jesus. So Jesus was already there, ready to go on earth, right? So maybe, who knows? Maybe. And to be quite honest, I mean, like, who else would deserve the right to be Jesus apart from, Lucifer himself? He was the most beautiful angel. He was the most beautiful angel, the most talented angel, and he got thrown on earth to go. He got rejected. He got ejected, not rejected. He got ejected from heaven to earth to do a job, to bring light, to bring us the knowledge of God's. That's his job. That's what he does. That's his real job. That's his real job. Taking care, punishing evil is secondary. The first job he has is to actually bring knowledge of the gods to man. You know what I mean? You know, so he has two major jobs, which is two serious major jobs. And I would say ejected, because rejected would mean that nobody wanted him there in the first place, which is not true. Which is not true. I can't say that nobody wanted there in the first place. He was obligated. He was directed and obligated into doing this job. God knows whatever, knows everything, right? God knows everything. So he didn't know that his favorite angel was going to feel jealous of humans. So he couldn't prevent that. No, he didn't prevent it from happening because he wanted it to happen. He wanted Lucifer to get angry. He wanted Lucifer to give the apple to Adam, to Eve. He wanted Eve to get angry at Adam. He wanted all that shit in order to create humanity. Do I need to give my thanks to God because he created humanity the way that he did? Absolutely not. I didn't ask. I didn't fucking ask. I don't care. That was your business. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you a fucking thing. You know what I mean? You should thank me for being here, God damn it. So any of you guys got any question, please subscribe to my channel, man. Please, man, help us out, man. Help the radio out. Subscribe to my channel. We don't have enough subscriptions right now, man. I'm still seeing 65. Let's hit 70, man, at least. Let's hit 70 right here, man. Let me know if you subscribe to my channel. Write Jin in the chat box. Write Jin in the chat box so I know that you guys subscribe to my channel, man. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. And tell me if you got some experiences working with demons and Lucifer. I have a little bit of experience working with demons and Lucifer and other kinds of spirits too. I actually have a lot of experience working with Lucifer. He's always been part of my life. It's just that I didn't understand who he was at the time. You know, now I understand him a little bit better, man. Lilith too, you know, Asmodeus, my boy, my dude, my Duke. That's not my boy, that's my Duke right there, man. Subscribe to the channel, people. Write Jin in the chat box. Please write Jin in the chat box, man. I know you guys are right there. I can see you. I can see you. I see you looking at me, man. Just subscribe to the channel if you like my channel, man. Hey. Give me, I'm still learning about Lord Lucifer. Well, learn on away, my friend. It's a beautiful path to walk on. It's a beautiful path to walk on. It's amazing. But you can't be a pussy. You cold. Jin, let's go. Let's go. I know you're a Jin right here. I know you're a Jin. I know that. But we need some more. We need some more. My YouTube algorithm. YouTube is killing me, man. YouTube is hurting me. They are hurting me. Dang it. You know, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. They are hurting me, man. I keep going back up and down, up and down, up and down. So we need to skyrocket this shit. We need some subscribers. You know what I mean? We need some subscribers. Oh my, hey man, what do you know about Papa Leg? Oh man, I don't. Something draws me. Do not go towards that son of a something. All right, he wants to be He wants to be Papa Legba is Kafu. There's no such thing as Papa Legba. If you want to do some voodoo, you go with the big boss hog, all right, which is Baron Samedi. Baron Samedi. Baron Samedi is the big boss hog. Don't fuck around with Kafu. Kafu, you can call Kafu. He's a powerful guy, but that's for people that want to hurt people. If you want to hurt people, yeah, if you want to hurt people, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Kim. That's not funny. That's some scary ass shit. If you want to hurt people, Papa Legba's your man. Because he wants, the reason why you're attracted to him is because Papa Legba wants to be like Satan. He wants people to see him as Satan. I know he's not Satan, but he wants people to see him as Satan, right? So maybe that's the reason why. Don't do that. I did the same error. I did the same stupid shit, and I regretted it. Thanks for the correction, Kim. Oh yeah, leg by. Sorry, my bad, Kim. I thought you said that. I thought it was an Papa Legba's watching you kind of shit. That's why I said that. I'm attracted to it too. Hey, I see. Y'all need to stop messing with that, man. Y'all don't know who y'all messing with right now. You guys think Papa Legba's the man. Papa Legba wants to be like Satan. Papa Legba wants people to think that he's the man. The real man, if you want to do voodoo, is Baron Samedi. You know what I mean? He's the god of death himself. He's the big dog. He's like people see him. I mean, he's a stud. He's like, in a barn full of stallions, he's the stud. You know what I mean? Like he's the man. If you want to do some voodoo, fuck with his ass. I don't, do voodoo, but if I did voodoo, I would fuck with his ass. Or the patron of children, what's her name again? Shit. Irzuli Dantor. Irzuli Dantor is your girl. If you want to do, yeah, she's like the patron of children. She's also like depicted, her Christian aspect is actually Virgin Mary. And she's Saint Peter. Virgin Mary. What? Saint Peter, and So Papa Legba is not your dude. Don't fuck with Papa Legba. He will fuck you up. He will mess your ass up. Don't do it. You are following the wrong ass road. Subscribe to my channel, please. Don't mess around though. I'm not planning on messing with him. I am curious because his name. There's all petrols don't mess around. I don't mess around either. His name. You don't need Papa Legba. Has come up to me a few times. My chances. Yeah, well, they say, but Papa Legba is the African version of the king of voodoo, like the god of voodoo, right? Which actually in the Haitian voodoo, that would be Samedi, right? So I would, if I was you, I would go towards the Haitian version instead of the African version. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like a mix. It's a cross mix between the two. Because Papa Legba, people think Papa Legba has something to do with Haitian voodoo, and Haitian voodoo is not the same as African voodoo. If you're fucking with Oshus, those are Oshus, they're not Loas. Those are different kind of gods. Haitian voodoo, that's more they're gods, but they're different aspects of Christian gods, Christian saints. They call them saints, right? So, yeah. Oshu. I think it's Oshu. I don't think there's an N at the end. I might be wrong. The Orishas, exactly. That's African. That's not Haitian. That's two different kind of voodoo. There's voodoo and there's vodun. So when people say Papa Legba, that's African. That's not Haitian. It's not the same thing. And if you start mixing Haitian voodoo with African voodoo, then you're gonna get all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? You're gonna get all sorts of messed up shit, man. Yeah, what's up, Kim? But I don't mix voodoo with there's some people that mix voodoo with demonology, with the arcane. I don't know how you do that. I haven't seen. My Cuban friend told me there is a version of Papa Legba too. Hold on. I don't know. I would just go see Baron Samedi. Just go see Baron. Just go see the Baron. He's the Baron. It says it in his name. You know what a Baron is? Baron is kind of like a king. Forget the Papa. Just go see Baron. You want to do some magic? Just go see Baron. I know it's scary because he's the god of death, and death always has a negative connotation to everything. But me, personally, I always had an affinity for Baron Samedi, but there's his wife, Mama Brigitte, right? And then there's Irzali Duntor. Go see Irzali Duntor. She's the boss too. She's the boss too. If you want to learn some magic, if you want to learn about spirits, she'll teach you. She'll teach you everything. And just mentioning to the Loas, the Haitian Loas, that you want to learn voodoo, you're already going to start. They're going to show you as soon as you say it. As soon as you say it, man, you know what? I'm going to do some voodoo. Bow. They're going to start showing you shit. They're going to start working with you. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. My guardian of the crossroads. The guardian of the crossroads. Something like that. The guardian of the crossroads is the fucking Baron. That's what I'm saying. Just go see the fucking Baron. If you're interested in voodoo, just go see the Baron. You know what I mean? And if you're interested in voodoo, you don't even have to call anybody. They can hear you. And as soon as they hear that you're interested, they're gonna start working with your ass. You know, unlike demons, this is the thing. Like Omar was saying something, he didn't use pentagrams and stuff like that. I would say not all demons need pentagrams to be worked with, but I would severely suggest to do so because some demons do not appreciate being disturbed for no reason. Like if you're gonna call Asmodeus, you better do a spell and you better spell him right. Like, you know what I mean? Because it might turn on you instead, because he doesn't want to be disturbed for no reason. If you call him and then send him on his way to do whatever he has to do. He's not the I'm gonna chill here for a minute kind of guy, you know. And not calling him up properly, it will be a form of disrespect, because I think for most demons it's a kind of disrespect, because it's kind of like, you don't respect my power. You think you can just call me up whenever you want, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm a demon, goddammit. So you better call me. You better call me like you're supposed to call me, right? Or else they ain't gonna do shit. And even if they don't like reverse your spell against you, they might just not even appear, and the spell is not gonna even work. Like something, even if it's something you were sure that was gonna work without a pentagram, it's not. It's either gonna be reversed or it's not gonna work. So you're better off always using pentagrams and sigils. It'll work 100 times better than just evoking. Don't just invoke. Like, actually do the pentagrams, actually do the sigils, and that'll work way better. It's going to be way more powerful. Well, you have to do a banishing at the end of your ritual. It's not just banishing rituals. When you do a ritual, you banish at the end. It has nothing to do with banishing rituals. All rituals are supposed to be made with pentagrams, even voodoo. They call it in voodoo, they call it veves, right? You know what a veve is. You know what, y'all know what veve is, right? I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, well, if you don't know what a veve is, it's basically a Haitian version of a pentagram. It's the same fucking thing. Um, Gotta charge my phone. Well, thank you, Miss Kim, for passing by, and no problem, no problem. Just go back. Go. Don't forget to go back. Come back to me. Come back to me. We're gonna fix your bad mojo. Trust me. You know, don't be scared. You know, you think it's not because of me, but it's obviously because of me. I'm telling you that right now. I'm trying to go into your website. I'm in a few. Don't worry. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. Tomorrow or I don't know. Just come back. Just I'm on Discord right now. I'm on Discord right now, actually. My Discord is open. So just come back to us. Don't worry, you're not the only one that left us. You know, I got Mel. She's still here and she leaves messages here and there and shit. But Mel needs to come back. But she didn't do a ritual. Mel didn't do a ritual. I opened the gate. So don't leave me behind like that. Of course you're gonna have, weird shit. It's disrespectful. You know, you can't. It's disrespectful. We open the door for you and you. I mean, like, stay with us. Stay with us. You're on the good track. You're not. You didn't do a mistake, or it's not a mistake. You're on the right track. So, anyways, pentagrams. Yeah, you don't have to. It's not just banishing. Um, all rituals you need pentagrams and sigils. It always works better. Always. Do more live streams. I will always try to be present. Well, thank you, old Mark, man. Let's fucking do this, man. Yeah, but the live stream right now is because we need more. I guess it's been 2 hours now. Oh, 2 hours. Well, I'll do another one. I'll do another one. Come back, everybody. Come back. Let's help me out. Help us out. Come back on the other live stream. Get back on the other live stream and help us get some more subs, man. We need some more subscriptions, man. I mean, thank you guys for all the support on the website. You guys are great. I've seen a whole bunch of people listening to the radio from a little bit everywhere around the world and America and wherever you guys are from. But I see you. There's a lot of people listening in the day and at night. So I see you guys. Some of you guys heard or less, and I'm pretty sure you liked it, because if you didn't like it, you would have told me by now. So, and I'm pretty sure it was good anyway. I liked it. So, and other people liked it. So give us some feedback too. Give us some feedback. Give us some comments, feedback, and join us, man. Join us. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go too. I got other things to do anyways. I didn't even notice that it was like an hour 48 minutes. I've been on here for an hour 48 minutes. So thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes, and I'll see you next time. And Omar, your shit works. All right, it works. You just need to use sigils. And you don't have to buy the big thing and the big pentagrams. But if you don't have access to that, you use drawings or make it yourself. If you make it yourself, it's even better. You can use a pen and a pad. Like, you can use a pen and paper to draw out your pentagrams. It'll work just fine. But if you get what you want, you need to go buy some bigger and better things, though. You can't just be using, don't be cheap. All right. So thank you guys. You guys were great. I love you. Lucifer loves you, obviously. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, man. I'm going to let all you guys go. You guys been great. Thank you for the support. Bye, everyone. Y'all can go now. Go away. Go away. Shoo. Peace out. See you guys later.